Hello, everyone. I am the All-Seeing. I'm with a collective message here. Let's see what comes out. I hope that this video finds you well. And if not, I pray for better days for you, better times, happier times. We all go through storms. But they do subside. They don't last forever. You know, this too shall pass. So if you're experiencing any type of hardship or heartache, just praying for your healing and peace now. See what comes out. That one flew off the table. Wow, victory. 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands speaks of triumph. You know, you could be triumphing over adversity if you are going through a difficult period just now. This is something to be proud of, something to, or something you will receive recognition for. You know, if, for example, you got a job, you post about it on social media, and now, you know, all your friends and followers are, you know, congratulating you. So, you know, public recognition is here with the 6 of Wands. It just feels like a hype card, you know, like a reason to celebrate and be happy for something that you've achieved, some kind of goal. Something that's definitely going to bring light back into your life. Possibly, you know, some kind of opportunity coming in, some type of gift or offer. We'll see what else comes out. Wow, okay. Okay. So we have 3 cards here that came out. We have the 6 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, and the King of Cups. The number 6 could be significant. It's here twice. 6 of Swords is going away from a difficult time. So yeah, you know, this is you taking a break from whatever it is that you've been dealing with. You know, you may be going on a trip somewhere. So it could be some kind of temporary getaway that you're planning or have coming soon with the 6 of Swords. It's something that, you know, you've put thought in, or you're putting thought into going away. I'm not sure. Maybe it could be a relocation. You may be wanting to go from one place to another where you feel you can really prioritize your healing and, you know, just put yourself in a position where that's possible. But then you have the 2 of Cups here, which is a beautiful card. It talks about union and unity between two coming together, sharing love, sharing friendship, sharing what the other person has with you. They look at you, you know, eye contact may be significant, you know, when you look this person in the eyes, or perhaps in this particular connection, there is eye contact where, you know, some people may avoid that, you know, this person does not. They're not afraid to look at you when they speak, which is, you know, a signal of there being truth in what's being said. But there's definitely a prominent connection here in your life. King of Cups could be connected to a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Someone whose feelings for you run very deep. This person, if they have not come forward with how they feel, do plan on doing so. They have reached a certain level of emotional maturity that is allowing them to communicate how they feel better. They are emotionally available and, you know, just aren't afraid to say what or how they feel. Okay. So I had pulled one card for the collective earlier, and it's funny because I was going to start the reading off with that card, but I didn't, and maybe I should have, but it's back. The Ace of Swords. So some of you have prayed for truth and clarity, and I feel like that's coming. And the truth that's coming in is going to bring you the peace that you need to make a decision. And perhaps it's this decision about moving. Maybe you don't want to move from where you are, you know, like make a permanent move to go a distance. But planning some kind of trip or, you know, getaway or respite, you know, that's a totally different story. So definitely continue with that. But making any type of permanent move away from where you are, maybe you should hold off on that if you've been thinking about it. But the Ace of Swords is a card that talks about clarity and bringing peace and truth, you know. Someone's going to speak their truth, whether it be someone speaking their truth to you about how they feel, or you speaking your truth to someone else about how you feel. And it could have to do with this connection because there's an offer. And I said something earlier with the Six of Wands coming in as the first card out that this, you know, an offer could be coming in, an opportunity, something, a gift. And here we have it, the Ace of Coins. I just see a lot of peace for you, you know, like I see whatever's coming in, whatever you've built, whatever you're attracting in, whatever is on its way is just going to bring like a lot of peace. You know, you may have been in a situation or situations where, you know, you felt like you couldn't really rest or relax because you had so much to think about, so much to do, you know, and I feel like there's change coming. Like there's a partner here, either in your life or coming in with the Two of Cups. Someone wanting to share their feelings with you. Someone wanting to give you something. They want to make some kind of offer to you. Ooh. I gotta get a better stand. It's about time. I do enough of these videos that, you know, it's, yeah. Anywho, sorry about that. Knight of Cups, yeah, someone's coming in with some kind of romantic gesture. Something that they've been planning on and thinking about. Could be giving you a gift, or, you know, maybe if they're a poet, they wrote you a poem, or, you know, if they're a musician, they wrote you a song. They want to give something from a place of love, care, and concern, I hear. Ten of Pentacles. So this is, I feel like once the two of you get together and solidify things, you know, come together as a couple, as a team, whatever you want to call it, your wealth is just going to build. Your abundance is just going to multiply. Things are just going to get better and better. Because you both bring something to the table. It's not one or the other, you know, but you have a provider here that's willing to do whatever for you. There could be children involved, or children coming with this particular person. The Hermit card is here. So, I feel like some of you have just been staying to yourself. You may be focusing on you and your wins and trying to achieve what's on your to-do list. You may, have gone off on your own to seek, answers to questions that you had, because you lacked some clarity, but I feel like that truth is, oh, it's here. It's coming. Whatever you didn't know before, you're gonna know. And that's not even on like just, there's no cards that indicate any like sneakiness or like any kind of like deception at play. It's just like a truth kind of energy that brings freedom. Ultimately brings peace. Knowing brings peace, when you don't have to guess at things or guess at, that it brings peace of mind to the person. We have the Page of Wands here. This is an energy of adventure and spontaneity. Doing new things, having new experiences with others, or, by yourself, whichever you, prefer. This could be your energy, you wanting to get out there, put yourself out there more. Or it could be someone's energy around you that's just more playful. Perhaps it's this person, excuse me, perhaps it's this person that's coming in. They may be more, I don't know, I'm getting like less serious than you maybe. Maybe they like to have fun. Then we also have the Ace of Wands here, someone that's very passionate, or someone that sparks your passion, someone that ignites your passion, someone that allows you to live in a more joyful, playful energy. So this person coming in, I feel, could be, opposite you. There could be factors in the relationship that make it quote unquote taboo. There could be like an age difference. There could be, religious factors involved where, like maybe one person's religious, the other is spiritual. But yeah, I see you guys, with the Eight of Cups here, walking away from something for the sake of your peace. Something you may have thought was good before and, may have turned out not to be. But you're favoring your peace at this time. You're prioritizing your peace. And you're just moving toward a brighter future where there's more possibilities. I feel like you've taken a lot of time to think and about what you want to do, with yourself and your life. But ultimately, with the Magician here at the bottom of the deck, you are the creator of your reality. You can make it whatever you want it to be. Just say what you want and it's yours. Get clear on what you want. If there's a lack of clarity in a connection, for example, I pray that clarity comes to you somehow, some way, if you're not actively seeking it. And sometimes we don't do that. Sometimes we don't actively seek the truth We feel things, we could feel things are off in a connection or situation. And, you know, sometimes we ignore and avoid it. But, you know, clarity is coming either way, I feel. You're gonna get the answers that you're looking for, you know, whether you're the one that's answering them or someone else answers them for you. But also know that sometimes no answer is a answer. So you know, if you're not getting anywhere with someone, just let it go, walk away, release, you know, because what you want is on the way. Get clear on what intentions you want to set and do that, you know. Say what you want and don't be shy to ask the universe, because the universe is not short of blessings. You just gotta be bold and go after what you want. So that's all I have for now. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sure I'll post another video soon. Take care. Peace, y'all.